of the other games that follow. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 between TODAK and Echo.
Right now, looking at the situation, it is going to be rival on that Fredrin. Some people will be like, yeah, of course, but I don't know. Against TODAK, you can't be fully sure. Now, MOMO here on the Joy, taking a little bit too much damage, more than necessary, up against SANFORD. Doesn't look all that great, but should be doing quite okay against the Grok, just because, again, the Grok early game does get a little bit of beating against magic damage.
But something to note, he closed that gap. He nullified the advantage by using the Master Assassin to just all of its potential. Because again, MOMO was alone, so he was smacking away at that Joy.
Yep, Grok also likes the Joy. And now, SANJI again, just gonna poke out Moon, and this is, at least Yums is there to heal up, but again, this is a situation where you gotta look at SANJI. SANJI being a very big problem here, honestly, for this composition.
Taking a look at the in-game equipment right now, nothing too fancy. We do see that the Claude is going to respect the damage coming in from perhaps the Wanwan here in the early stage of the game, but that matchup is gonna be very different once both of them hit that level 4 moment.
Yeah, right now, looking at how Echo, they're moving around, honestly, they're trying to square off TODAK in a very, very small circle or very small triangle. They're trying to set up a Bermuda Triangle between TODAK and the other members of Echo, making me feel a little bit scared moving forward, going to the turtle, which is going to spawn in just a few seconds.
But just the same, Echo answers by spreading themselves thin. This is the most spread out I've seen Echo in quite a while, especially approaching the turtle.
Right now, Yums almost already hit level 4, YAWI as well. So I'm looking forward. I don't know who's going to have better fight here.
Oh, there's a kick started up and the knock-up. So both roamers are on point. SANJI with the RWM. Down goes MOMO. Heavy spin from KARLTZY. Mind you, he is at a third of his health. I'm looking at Yums. KARLTZY scores it. Can Yums survive? The beef gets tenderized. 2K for the Apex Predator.
Yeah, that's a 1-0 here for the early stage of the game. And something to note is the fact that most of the members from TODAK, oh, wait a minute.
Up top, CIKUGAIS starting up. Blazing duet right in your face. BENNYQT answers back. Nothing much happening in the gold lane.
He's able to pull out.
Oh! The playmaker lives with about 1 HP. You can never really take your eyes off.
Yeah, you can't. You close your eyes for a second and you can see YAWI just charging at you. Don't blink,
That's
TODAK.
That's a scary thought.
And coming back to that, right? TODAK respects the capabilities of YAWI, right? 2 purifies on Chico, as that is going to cause some disturbance to his pickup potential. He needs to be aware of those timings, as well as the fact that Moon, because he is on Ililia, he does have 2 chances in that regard.
There's another kid coming in. All of the ults right down on the Yums. Didn't get to respond.
Again, they're just picking everyone off. It's game number 1, except it's game number 2, different heroes, but the same idea. You get one person, shut him down, and then see what happens next. They're just trying to get more advantages here because, again, look at the goal lead. 1.8K, 0-3.
Wait, I want to ask a question. What's the cooldown on YAWI's ultimate?
More or less around 23, 27 seconds-ish.
Wow.
Right now.
Yeah, around
so
now.
even if TODAK had brought 2 purifies, YAWI can still find those moments.
Yeah, he would get an average of 2 kicks per cooldown.
Yeah.
That's tough, that's tough.
You're
Echo.
tough.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it looks like Echo is giving TODAK a tough time here. 1,200 gold lead already in the first few minutes of the game. It's starting to look kind of the same if TODAK can't look for more on the board.
They gotta make sure they find a way to win fights at the turtle because they keep on losing here, and that's really not a good thing. SANJI is still free hitting. Look at Moon's HP. The fight hasn't even started yet.
Look at MOMO deep in, looking to get that ult off. And there's a heavy spin already. KARLTZY gets the turtle. Clear advantage over to Echo. MOMO understands this. They disengage.
MOMO tried to get a kill onto SANJI, but again, easier said than done. This is a very, very tough situation, but the way that TODAK would play this is, again, just wait those items on CIKUGAIS, and at that point, maybe they can start winning the fights because the damage is there. Looking at itemization, in terms of gold between the Wanwan and the Claude, not that different, but is there a fight here in mid?
RWM set up by SANJI. Look at Yums. It was just a show of dominance. They just really wanted to show that we're gonna push in mid to get up top.
Again.
And another kick on the Yumes. Ground beef, anybody?
Wow.
0-3 and 0.
Oh man, 0-4 on the on the kill line, right, between both of these teams. And I like how you mentioned that TODAK wants to centralize things, wants to hyper-focus on trying to make sure that Chiku gets to that power spike. And you can see that Echo is just preventing that from happening on all fronts, right? They're not even allowing that to happen at this point. YAWI already very aggressive in his positioning, looking for yet another opening. But, you can't force Moon and Rival to always rotate to the top side.
Well, right now they are all at the top side, and looks like they're gonna give up their minions for CIKUGAIS here because CIKUGAIS is probably gonna absorb the mid minion here. So far, yes, Yumes is 0-3 and 0, but if anyone's gonna die a lot, might as well be
Should be him.
KARLTZY finds a headbutt. Forces out of movement. There's a heavy spin. KARLTZY isolates Moon. He's still alive. Rival wants to get the kill. KARLTZY's still at large.
No way.
And the GOAT gets away.
What? You received that much damage, that many resources have been just elected towards you, and you still get out of life. Lavelle,
That's tilting.
how are we feeling about
that's
this?
tilting. That's one of those things where it's like, I try my best, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
And that's going to convert into more space for Echo here. Going into the turtle. A tenth of its health. KARLTZY misses it. Rival scores 1. Not enough, though, for them to breathe. Watch out, Moon in the middle of 4 members trying to get a kill. No dice. SANJI gets 1. A kick. Once more on the Yumes. Down goes the Minotaur. It's a double kill for the young SANJI.
Oh, Chico.
He's still going. Blazing duet, just clearing the waves. BMI on out. Caught by Sanford and KARLTZY in the back line. There's a wild charge. Chico didn't know what hit him. And he goes down. MOMO does get a shutdown on SANJI. Can he get away? That's 4 mad orcas on his tail. Rival here, waiting in the bush. MOMO dashing on through. There's 2 members on each side. KARLTZY with the headbutt coming in. And another heavy spin. Pops the vengeance. Not going to be enough. Sanford gets the kill. Rival very low. Here comes Yumes. Motivational roar up. Despair stomp. Quelling Echo's aggression.
Now that was a roller coaster ride in terms of emotions, right? Just when you think that TODAK is going to get something above Echo, they instantly trade back, but Moon.
Black Shoe's not going to save him, put him still in a very bad spot. And YAWI pointing out exactly where Moon fell.
Honestly, at this point, it does look bad, but at least this is more of a TODAK style. They're kind of like, you know what, I don't care anymore. I might as well be 0-10 and 0. I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do. And what Moon tried to do was get the mid just now. Sanford very low, but how are we going to escape this, man?
CIKUGAIS goes underneath the turret. Take me! SANJI gets 1, and Sanford played it to a T.
Okay, where is Chiku? 0-1.
Sorry.
Does he have the golden staff already?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Why not?
So technically he's reached that power spike, so maybe that's why he's being a little bit more aggressive. But if he keeps trading things like that, realizing that TODAK just really desperately needs the damage coming out from him, is it wise to be this langgar?
No, honestly, it's fine, because if you want to die now. I mean, you don't want to, but if you have to, you die now, because the respawn timers aren't that long.
Bad.
But coming like 16, 17, 18, 19 minutes is going to be really bad. So if you're going to sacrifice your own life for an objective, now's the time.
Oh, you can see now Chiku's going to go for that play. He's trying to imitate that, right? That's why he picked up the Claude.
It's the only play that he has right now, the only option that Echo has allowed. A quick Lord take here, not wasting any time. Echo is painting the map red. But this is some room to breathe for TODAK, right? They got a mid lane tier 1. Chiku just worked on that top lane, and there's some parts of the farm that even Rival is giving over. Oh wait, there's a fight in mid. They kick up the beef once more. The Playmaker finds 1. BENNYQT looking to take the skies! And there's a black shoes for Moon, surviving for just a little bit more, but SANJI makes sure he doesn't. Here comes MOMO, does get the kill, popping that vengeance, but SANJI gets 2K! Oh Lord, you get nothing, good sir.
Yeah, but all the while, right, Chiku trying to get anything that he can, right? He's focusing in the top lane. He's trying to push in those turrets. He's trying to look for any trades on the map that he can for TODAK, trying to replicate perhaps what they did before. I don't know about this though.
What Echo is doing is very straightforward, but it's very effective. Just shut down Yumes. Make sure that Yumes dies first, and then after that, TODAK does not have any room to breathe, because let's look at the instant replay. You see it once, you see it 5 times. Choke kicks, Akai locked down. Same thing over and over again. Rinse and repeat. I kind of feel like later in the highlights, you could just take all of that highlights and it will be enough time for you to, you know, have the enough KPI for Moonton. It's like, yeah, that's a very long highlight.
It's tough right now. 10 minutes in, 6,000, almost 7,000 gold lead here, and it looks like Echo's looking for more. They're gonna get some damage there in the top lane, and once again, the Yves, right? Sanji built Yves in a very, very offensive manner. He just completed the Divine Glaive, more penetration. Does TODAK have the items to defend against that? Because, you know, Yves damage, you don't necessarily feel it. Suddenly you're just like at 1 HP and then you're dead.
No, honestly, at this point, the Eve hurts quite a lot. So it's going to be hard because you want to bait it out, but the way that Echo plays, they see Yumes, they're going to kick Yumes, they're going to spin to win, and then they're just going to get a kill. So in terms of can they survive, they can survive minion pushes. They have a lot of wave clear. In terms of damage, not so much. Not so much.
And that's what's making Echo's approach here all the more scary, because at any time they can come in, right? They have such great range. There's the flicker kick, there's the RWM, there's the flicker wild charge, and I guess that's what's allowing TODAK here to breathe a little bit more. But again, it's the threat of activation. At any time, Echo can pull the trigger and say, you know what, we want this tier 2 in mid, we fight now. And that's not a good idea, given how outgunned they are, 7K ahead.
And the crazy thing is, right, coming back into even their lineup, Moon, Lilia was supposed to be their safe pick, but look at the stats, right? 0-3-0, so not much of the impression or just the effect that you wanted the Moon, that you wanted the Lilia to have. 0 participation.
Like I said, the Lilia is very dangerous going up against like a Farsa or an Eve because you outrange, and the Lilia has very, very low HP. Now SANFORD as well as YAWI looking at Rival frontlining for the team. CIKUGAIS managing to take the orange buff. MOMO, can you flank? Can you get damage? It looks like TODAK didn't want to go for this. YAWI
gets away of the dragon, right on arrival. Answers back with a heavy spin. Look at CIKUGAIS. They first take down SANJI. All 5 members of TODAK still on the map. Here's the Langar coming through. CIKUGAIS still barreling away. Watch Rival. He still has his retribution. They push Echo out of their territory. Lord is more of a 50-50 now. Look at the playmaker YAWI popping his immortality. Can they get it? Not enough firepower in the back lines. BENNYQT looking to get a kill over on the CIKUGAIS. It's a wash. No one goes down unless MOMO has different thoughts. SANFORD very low. BENNYQT takes to the skies. Bagyo arrives, but no! CIKUGAIS slaps back off the back of a Minoan Fury. But they trade. SANFORD falls 2 for 1. The current economy coming in. 3K, the gold deal on Echo. They shrank it for the first time. TODAK in the driver's seat.
Yeah, the Swordfishes are angry here in the 13th minute of the game here in the second game. It looks like they're trying to go for more. They're trying to zone KARLTZY out because, you know, Rival wants this.
SANJI with the RWM. KARLTZY very low. Lord as well, 1/5 of its health. MOMO still alive, but YAWI finishes him off. KARLTZY with a heavy spin. He wants to reset this Lord very, very much, but Rival scores it. Rival scores it. They take down the GOAT. Luminous Lord over to the Malaysian champions.
right now looking very good. TODAK, they played that as best as they can. Right now, Echo only having 1.7k goal lead. And the whole play, CIKUGAIS as well as MOMO, they flanked because TODAK got a lot of vision. They basically saw everyone there. MOMO got a very good pickup, and then CIKUGAIS goes in, provides the additional damage. And this is what happens when CIKUGAIS starts having the items. And look at the difference. 11,000 compared to 10,000 at this point of the game. It kind of doesn't matter that much, but again, this does show even if he does get pressure, he'll find ways to farm.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, right? Because even before, when BENNYQT was leading in terms of that gold, honestly, too far off. He was only behind like 100 or 200, even in a bad scenario, bad decision. But right now here, the Lord is going to push in the top lane. All resources are up, except Yumes. He doesn't have that flicker.
Right now, honestly, TODAK didn't want to go in, but he got to be very, very careful. YAWI.
Looking for a kick, finds one, but he's very low himself. Arguing the answer from SANJI, Minoan Fury, quelling the aggression, the punish, and BENNYQT takes the skies! Yum's still alive. BENNYQT might get punished here. There's the knock-up. Not enough damage. KARLTZY takes down Yums. Moon falls as well. Look at me. CIKUGAIS wants to penetrate. They heavy spin, push and rival underneath the tier 3 turret. That's double kill. 440.
Yeah, but again, CIKUGAIS was able to take like, hold on, 1, 2, 3. 3 turrets, 4 turrets there, honestly. So right now, TODAK is still in a pretty okay spot, but that's a very bad engage because honestly, Yums can't frontline now. The front line has to be Rival. Rival has to be in front. He has to soak up a lot, and then the rest has to fall back. Right now, CIKUGAIS, it does not have to purify. He has to be careful.
No.
Very low. CIKUGAIS bursted. Oh, forced the BMI on out. Got that burning sensation on him off of Sanji's G-dubs. And now, all of the map is looking red once more. Echo claps back.
This is what I'm talking about, right? Every moment we see that TODAK is getting ahead, gets the better trade, somehow it's always Echo just fighting back, punching back, and we can even see this in the instant replay.
Yeah, looking at this situation, Rival is in a pretty good situation for him to do a lot for the team. But Moon, he just doesn't have enough space because the Lilia works the best when Lilia is not touched. In this situation, everyone wants to touch the Lilia.
You know, I can argue that a little bit, right? Because Lilia, sure, she has lower HP than the rest. She's bad with range. But the two things that she has, one is really good fast clear. Unfortunately, we did not see that in that early stage of the game. It felt like SANJI was still winning that 1v1. But the second thing is vision. You talked about vision in that previous team fight where TODAK was able to get a little bit of an advantage. And the fact is, Moon's skill too can open those bushes and prevent YAWI from going in for, you know, just, what do you call it when you go from the back?
Make sure the good flank.
Yeah, doesn't go for a good flank.
Flank is also part of the sneak.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. But now, speaking of nice, Lord has been started for members of TODAK have already shown their faces. YAWI still invisible to the team. I kind of feel like looking at SANFORD, SANFORD is probably the one we got to pay attention to.
It's the Y bush that YAWI is calling home for now. The only one hidden as well is Yums. And he is now in the presence of Echo. Lord here at a fourth of his health. SANFORD playing footsies. KARLTZY, Rival, watch the retribution. It's SANFORD who scores it. What's going on? Heavy spin by KARLTZY. Used to disengage. That's 4 members crashing down on the goat. They're answering over. SANJI is going to be next. KARLTZY falls. MOMO gets punished. BENNYQT gets 1. SANJI survives. Look at Rival. BENNYQT and SANFORD backing out.
All right, 1-for-1 trade, MOMO for KARLTZY, but Echo gets the Lord.
Sometimes it feels bad to be, you know, correct because somehow I kind of felt that SANFORD was the one going to make the play, and he made the play. He got the Lord. Now the Lord is there. Kind of feel like TODAK can't clear it up, and if we're looking in the map, Chiku is trying his very best to stay away from his team.
Yeah.
You guys can go 4v5, right? I mean, you guys will be fine.
They could actually do this, right? But the problem is KARLTZY hasn't spawned yet. So as he spawns, he should meet Chiku there in that base. And you can see that SANFORD is trying to buy time for KARLTZY with the wall placements that he's doing.
Yep, RWM set up by SANJI. That's the Luminous Lord crashing on. You know, barrel away at this inhibitor down bottom, and Yums gets trampled on through. MOMO gets his ult off though, taking down SANJI. 1-for-1 trade so far. Look at Rival.
Oh my God.
KARLTZY's clearing. Can he though? That's the battle. Rival goes down. 2-for-1 so far. BENNYQT does not have his ult, but he takes down Moon underneath the base just the same. Now YAWI gets sent back home as well. He gets immortality pop. And now it's a 2v1. CIKUGAIS showing some dominance up top.
Yeah, he doesn't have minions though, right? KARLTZY running straight for it, trying to buy some time here. But is this possible? Can he do it?
It's going to be very difficult because everyone else
Oh my God, bottom side.
Oh no!
Watch the base. Watch the base. It's just CIKUGAIS left.
Oh my God.
Oh
The back
no,
door
not like
of all
this.
back doors.
Not like this.
The minions do take down SANFORD.
Not like this.
BENNYQT, of course he does. From Manila to Jakarta.
Come on, you!
To Phnom Penh. Not here, says TODAK. Not today, baby.
No way.
One more. Shut down.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands. TODAK, Chiku, they go in for that back backdoor play. Echo trades it back, almost gets it. But BENNYQT gets just wiped out by Yums. Yums saved that game.
Okay, this is one of the closer knockout fights
Look
we've
at the
had so far.
Windsuckers.
And now, let's see, SANFORD is going to come up. BENNYQT is going to come up as well. Is TODAK going to force this?
Oh,
Are they
no.
really going to force this? No. CIKUGAIS is far away. If they went in, maybe, but no. They want the Lord.
14 seconds though on Benny. That was
Very
a close
Woo.
call for Echo.
That was a
But-
close call for TODAK.
LaFell is
For
awake.
both.
LaFell is awake.
Oh, dude.
And look
back.
at just like, there's literally no goal difference right now. Things have
no.
just leveled out, but
Wait.
with the way that they've
No,
set
TODAK
up,
got this, TODAK got
TODAK
this.
has the better setup right now.
Yep.
TODAK got this.
We're going for the blitz. They are on the scene at first. Rival already
Oh, YAWI
spends.
coming.
The appraiser's wrath. Here comes the heavy
No.
spin. KARLTZY gets knocked out. Knocking them all out of the pit. And who got it? CIKUGAIS knocks out KARLTZY. CIKUGAIS scores! Down goes SANFORD as well. MOMO pops the vengeance. SANJI falls. It's just YAWI left. The playmaker. The lone survivor.
No way. One versus all here. Leo, LaFell.
They can end this, they can end this.
This could be it for the Orcas. This could be a 1-for-1.
This is difficult. Akko is not meant to defend this way. He gets popped. It's a wipeout. TODAK evens the score. 1-1.
Wow.
Let's go, not a 3-0.
Finally.
99%.
Finally, in the knockout stage, we see